Greetings, fellow humans, shifters, light guardians, friends, allies, comrades, superheroes. My name is Mr. Spider-Man, welcoming you back to another one of our inspirational team meditations. Happy Moon Day, happy Monday. Thank you for being here. Thank you for adding your energy. Thank you for being a part of the team, especially for those of you who are perhaps even joining for the first time. That's kind of the wonderful things about this broadcast, is that we always have familiar faces and we always have new faces joining us in each and every single time. So for those of you who are here in this moment, thank you so much for adding your energy, for being a part of the team, for being a part of the experience. And it is a beautiful hot Monday here in London, Ontario, Canada. My goodness, and it's probably hot where you are too. So let's begin simply by moving our body, by bringing some oxygen into our lungs. So for those of you who are here for the first time, we'll walk you through this. We'll give you a bit of an understanding of in terms of what to be able to expect. And first thing we're going to do is simply just begin bringing awareness to our body, beginning to bring awareness to our breath, just starting with some gentle shoulder rolls. Give a couple stretches up towards the sky. Really at this point, just listening. What does your body need in this moment? And then from there, we're going to go into a little bit of a full body massage, just to be able to help open up some of the energy channels. And then from there, we'll get into some EFT, some emotional freedom tapping. And then from there, we'll get into some laughter practice, yoga meditation. And then from there, we will get into some mindfulness practice, and then some physical exercise, some physical standing meditation. And then from there, we will do our chakra practice meditation. So yeah, that's right. When you tune in here, you get like 1,000 meditations all in one. Not a bad deal. Pretty good routine. So again, at this moment here, thank you so much for those of you on all platforms. If you are here tuning in, go ahead and leave a comment down in the chat. So again, just listening to your body. People are like literally joining. It takes them a couple minutes to be able to join off the start. So that's why we don't do anything too exciting at the beginning, but it's still important. So once you're done, just kind of like rolling your shoulders and just stretching in a way that feels good for you. From there, just begin moving into a little bit of a body massage. So a little bit of just bringing awareness into the physical body. So just taking a moment here to just really just help open up the energy channels, just kind of scrubbing your body with your thumb. That's not the best way to explain it. But again, we're kind of like literally just scanning our entire body, using our thumbs, using our fingers, and just taking a moment here to just bring a little bit of awareness into our body while also opening up the energy channels, which is going to be very, very, very efficient for the later parts of the meditation. So again, opening up the energy channels, just massaging wherever you feel called to in this moment. Good morning. Welcome to those of you who are joining in. Again, just taking this as an opportunity to just be able to bring in gratitude. So just take some deep breaths. For those of you who are just joining in, we're just starting off with a little bit of a massage. So take some nice big breaths, deep inhales through the nose and the mouth. Nice soft exhale. The breath is such a gift. What a great way to start off a Monday, simply just by like being able to connect with like how beautiful the breath is. So again, just massaging here as you breathe. Nice big exhale, bit of a sigh. Awesome. So again, just massaging wherever you feel called to on your body, even finding the parts of yourself that you don't normally massage. So I would really encourage you to even try massaging, even just kind of like underneath the arms, on the lower part of the arms, near the armpit and everything like that. You'll notice that that's like super sensitive. But what will happen is that if you continue massaging that like for a little bit more over time, you'll actually find it will be like more familiar and everything like that. But right now, it'll probably be like, oh, but that oh feeling is also like, that's an indicator that like maybe there's a little bit of built up tension there. So you actually, like, when you're massaging yourself, it's actually a great way to be able to like check in with your body, to just be like, like, where am I holding extra energy? And you're like, okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Like, looks like we got like a little like built up like resentment in our lower kidney or something like that. I mean, whatever it is, right? So again, just taking a moment here to just physically massage your body, massaging. And as you're massaging, you know, parts of your body, just taking a moment there to just be able to like bring awareness to that part of the body, just be able to bring some love to that part of the body. So while you're massaging like your ribs and your abdomen, just take a moment here to just be able to be like, I love you, Tum Tum. Like, thank you, Tum Tum, for being awesome. So send a little love to your Tum Tum for those of you who are just here in this moment. Go ahead, just take a little deep, little breath. Just be like thank you, tum tum. Somehow calling it tum tum is just like incredibly amusing for me. So again, just massaging, and even just massaging your lower back. Again, you kind of want to use like almost like a knuckle type technique that helps you get deep. Or you can use like a massage tool. These are like one of the crystal massage wands. These are great for just being able to help get those like weird angles. So again, for those of you who are joining in, we're doing some team meditation. This is something that we do Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a very, very simple but powerful and exciting way to be able to help start our day. So not only do we get to just practice an important routine, but we also get to connect and just say hello as community. So aloha to all the amazing people who are joined in. And as we're doing this, keep massaging all the way down to the lower half of your body. I'm just gonna give some shout outs. Shout outs to Mr. Nolan, shout out to Kristen, shout out to Jillian, shout out to Star Soul, shout out to Ethereal Energy Reiki, shout out to Kayla. Shout out to those of you, shout out to Anna, Anna's birthday on TikTok. Shout out to Anna, happy birthday, Anna. And shout out to anybody else, Ozerpan, shout out to Danish, shout out to Emily, to anybody else who happens to be tuned into this. And even you, yeah, you, tune in the future, or who's ever watching right now whose name I didn't mention, yeah, you. So again, just massaging the lower half of your body. Eventually we're gonna work our way all the way down to our feet. So again, you know, the idea of this practice is that it seems like it's so simple, but it's usually the simplest things that are actually the most important. So, you know, it's like if you were to just be like, oh, what? Here's the secret of the universe. In order to be able to unlock all your superpowers, all you have to do is take 10 minutes in the morning just massaging yourself or something like that. What if it was that simple? Would you do it? Well, let's assume that it is, and let's find out, and let's just take a little bit of time here again, just to be able to bring a little bit of awareness to our body, massaging it, eventually even just working your way down to the feet. We're not going to take too much longer here, but again, just enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. This is you taking yourself to the spa by massaging yourself, seriously. So again, just massaging all the way down to the bottom of the feet, and again, as you're massaging the feet, again, approaching that from the idea of reflexology. And so reflexology is basically this idea that there's the meridians that run all throughout our body, and a lot of those meridians kind of align within the foot as well. So when you're massaging the foot, it's holographically massaging the entire body. So it's basically a life hack. A lot of people don't know that. So again, it gets way deeper. And I'm not an expert on reflexology. I have some friends who do it. But again, just massaging the bottom of your feet, even the top of your feet, finding those spots where it's a little bit tense. Again, that's actually what you're trying to do, among other things, is to be able to find the spots where it feels there's a resistance or just a tension or something like that. Because those are the parts where, again, you know, that is your body just basically saying hey, can you send a little bit more love here, you know, just a little bit, right? So again, we notice that physically within our body, and we can notice that in our body, even energetically, emotionally, and things like that, you know, when we wake up and we're just oh, I'm feeling tension because it's hard for me to let go of something that happened a couple days ago, or there's a friend that I'm still pissed off at, or some sort of circumstance that's beyond my control, etc., etc., etc. And that will happen, and then oftentimes that will kind of build up as a tension. It's literally an energetic muscle tension. And so again, as we're just massaging our feet here, we're going to work our way up to the face. Again, what we're doing here is we're finding that part of the body, and we want to be able to observe it, pay attention to it, and then send it love there. And that is how we help release tension. So we do it physically within our body, and we also do it energetically and psychologically as well. So massaging your neck here, and again, just breathing, just breathing. It's as simple as that. We start off our days so busy. And what does it feel like when we just start our days off very zen, very Neo from the Matrix? There is no spoon. Bend your mind, flex your imagination, open up your energy channels, massaging your face right now. Get some deep exhales going. Again, for those of you who may be kind of new to this, believe me, if you make this a little bit of your habit, this is tuning your instrument, sharpening your sword. You take a little bit of time to do this, the rest of your day will be holographically affected by it. Massaging the back of the ears, massaging the earlobes, your cute little earlobes. Don't forget those earlobes. Rach says, feels so good to start the day this way. Gratitude. And so again, let's take a moment as we transition between finishing massaging our face and the top of our head. I want to be able to invite people to share some things in the chat, in the comments, that you are grateful for. So we can start off with a little bit of like gratitude, just like reflection as a team. So again, just massaging the face, massaging the neck, and massaging the top of the head. So for those of you who are tuned in, thank you so much for being here. Go ahead, leave some comments down in the chat. What are you grateful for today? What are you grateful for in this moment? So, I'm just gonna stay here and massage my head for like an hour straight. So maybe. All right, so go ahead, you guys can leave some comments down in the chat. What are some things that you are grateful for today? And then as you just type those into the chat, we'll segue here, and then we'll go into what is known as our emotional freedom tapping technique, and then from there we'll go into our laughter meditation, laughter yoga breath. So thank you to those of you tuned in. If you're tuned in on TikTok, and if it's your first time, drop a 333 in the comments. You guys let me know. Rage, can you let me know, is the TikTok video like laggy? Like does the frame rate look really slow? Because I think it's my camera or something like that. I can't tell. But again, as we're here, just go ahead, get a drink of water. Is it hot where you are today? I'm grateful for my fan that's like offset right now, that's keeping me alive. Like, oh my god. I don't know, man. This apartment gets pretty hot. Okay, all right. But again, like honestly, like even here with like the opportunity where it's like like it's hot in here, but I can like practice co-regulating the temperature of my body through breath work. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to like tap into like, again, like the like inner cooling system. In the same way you can heat yourself up, you can also kind of regulate cooling yourself down. At least I think. I'll have to ask Wim Hof. I'll see what he says, but I'm sure he would tell me something. So Rach says, gratitude to the birds singing outside the open window in this present moment. Oh, beautiful. Oh, it's another person's birthday. Aloha to Ray. From, was it Ray, I think it's Ray from Brantford, Coke Team Canada. And it's slightly laggy, but I didn't notice until you mentioned it. Okay, weird. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll restart the TikTok feed. We'll see. Anyways, okay, so shake it up a bit. Just go ahead, shake it up. Take some deep inhale, get some exhale, and on the exhale, just get some nice big deep sigh. So inhale, nice big sigh. Really let that sigh like do that, kind of like prolong it this time. I want to just kind of like ride that noise. Deep inhale again. Once more, let out any sort of like, just like a nice big sigh. Release any emotion. Not emotion, just release any sort of anything, whatever you want. Imagine like gray smoke kind of leaving. Deep inhale. Beautiful, awesome. Just kind of, again, kind of clearing the energy. Beautiful. Yeah, Nolan talking about working in the heat. Again, I'm just gonna read a couple things of gratitude here. Grateful for all of you this morning routine. Thank you, Kristen. Grateful for the rain, the life, the breath. Second the rain, cold shower. Yeah, I'm gonna probably take a cold shower after this. I'm looking forward to it. All right, so from here, let's start out with our EFT, our emotional freedom tapping. You guys are familiar with this, except if it's your first time here. If it's your first time here, drop a 333 in the chat. Let us know. So what you're doing here, you're gently tapping not only your face, but other parts of your body. Again, this is known as EFT, emotional freedom tapping. Oh, Mr. Nolan says he's grateful for Mystic Spider-Man. Who's that? Thanks, Mr. Nolan. And again, as we're doing this, we're going to speak words of affirmation. So again, this is a very simple but very powerful practice, so you can follow along. So as we're tapping here, start speaking words of empowerment. Call in this energy. What energy do you want to call in for today? So you can say like words like, I am inspired. I am empowered. I am grateful. I am relaxed. I am balanced. I am breath. I am grateful for the Mystic Bookshop London. Thanks for tuning in. That means a lot. It's like my favorite bookstore here in London. It really is. All right, keep tapping here. I am grateful for the wisdom of my heart. I am grateful for my ancestors. I am grateful for the breath in my lungs. I am grateful for the sleep that I had. I am grateful for the opportunities before me. I am grateful for another week of magic. So speak your own words. Speak your own words here. I am, and you can just, and it's not like, I know I just did a bunch of things I'm grateful for, but again, which is the thing, I just kind of did that anyways, but it's also like affirmations for yourself. So you can say like, I am aware. I am present. I am mindful. I am kindness. I am evolving. I am learning. I am expanding. I am awakening my consciousness. I am gonna have a kick-ass week because I'm a badass superhero who's super cute and adorable. Remember that. I am adorable. You are adorable. You are adorable. You are cute and you are adorable. Whoever you are, I don't care who you are. You are cute and adorable. So just take a few more moments here. Tap, tap, tap it up. And from there, just use another couple of your own affirmations. Da, 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 da. I am love. I am light. Beautiful. Shake it up a bit. Finish it off in your own way. Deep inhale, exhale, nice big sigh, or a little bit, but we'll do like a big, like exhale will be like a exhale and be like do a quick little couple of those. That just kind of helps like move the energy. I know it sounds silly, but hey, welcome to class. This is like silly. Welcome to silly class. Welcome to silly meditation, where every single meditation is silly. It's like wacky meditation time. So another inhale, exhale, big exhale, shake it up. You think that's just for kindergartners, but it turns out that like adults are the ones who need it most. Like imagine if they started off every workday with that. So anyways, okay, so from here, let's move into our laughter practice meditation. So again, everything that we're doing is kind of like building from one thing to the next. So our laughter practice meditation, what we're going to do here, for those of you who are new, we're going to take a deep inhale, nice big exhale. Then we're going to take another deep inhale, and then we're going to focus on the exhale. So the exhale is going to sound like this. It's going to go ha, 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 ha. And then that ha sound eventually becomes the sound of a laugh. So it's going to be like ha, 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 ha. And like you're not faking it. Like you're not faking it in any way, but in the same way, you're just allowing it to naturally unfold. It starts as a breath practice, but then you're just like, oh my God, I'm laughing. I'm laughing right now. My spoon is too big. Oh, I still got to do the entire broadcast as Arnold voice. That's right. Because we reached the milestone for the Patreon. We'll talk a little bit more about that after we do this. So for those of you who are here, allow yourself to relax. Get a drink of water if you need it. My consciousness is too big. It's so stupid. All right, okay. Follow my lead. So again, as we do this, we're like bringing in this vibration of joy and laughter. If it's your first time watching this, you might just want to experience it. You can breathe in, you can join in with the breath, but you may just kind of want to watch. And in the same way that if I was like tuned in right now, like if I wanted to, like I could make you yawn right now. I'm not going to. Like I'm not like a jerk. I wouldn't make you yawn just by I wouldn't do it though. Like I wouldn't do that, but I could do that. And in the same way, that's more of just an example, because if I were to do that, it works the same way with laughter. It works the same with a smile. If you were like watching someone on like TV smiling or something like that, it helps the brain naturally just like start smiling in return. We're just like mirrors for each other. Drop a 777 if you accidentally yawned and you hate me. So, okay, let's get right into this. For those of you who didn't know the reference to the My Spoon is Too Big, that's from an old cartoon called Rejected. That's what that's from. It's not from Family Guy. So, all right, okay, follow my lead. Let's move right into this. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for adding your intention, your vibration to this. So, deep inhale. Nice big exhale. Super serial right now. Deep inhale. Focus on the exhale. Ha, 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 Let it ride. Let the momentum of the eternal laughter carry you to the eschaton. Try and get that weird sound, get like some sort of weird laugh noise, and be like, don't choke, keep breathing. Try and get the silent laugh. That's the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Breathe. Nice big exhale. Just breathe here. You'll actually notice that, like, somehow, like, that, like, your lungs will feel bigger just from doing that. So good job. Do that one more time. Thank you again, everyone, for putting up with my bad jokes. It's the only reason I'm here, just to make you smile. That's actually the practice. Everything else is secondary. As long as you smile, that's the most important thing. If you can start your day with a smile, that's a great way to start your day. And what happens when we share that? And what happens when you can make someone else smile? Just walk in front of someone and just start laughing. That'd be an interesting experiment to just, like, if you're familiar with triggering this so that you can laugh at any moment, trigger this laughter within yourself and then go stand in front of a friend. Don't even explain anything, no context, and just stand in front of them and just start laughing until they start laughing. And they're like, what are you doing? What stop it. What are you doing? No, now I'm like, it'd be funny. Do like a flash mob laughter meditation. We'll have to do that sometime. All right, let's do it one more time, and then we'll move into our mindfulness practice, and we're gonna like align the future into the present. So, all right, okay. Yeah, try that and let me know how that goes for anybody here. What I just said with the impromptu laughter for someone else. Okay, super serious right now. Deep inhale. Nice big exhale. Deep inhale again. Focus on the exhale. Ha, 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 ha. Keep it going. 5, 4 seconds. Think of something adorable. Cats and hats. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Beautiful. All right, cool. Sweet. Once we get to 177 Patreon supporters, I'm going to give myself a haircut. Live on camera. That's not true. But maybe I'll do it. I don't know. You guys tell me. I am at your command. Dance, puppet, dance. Cut your hair. All right, thank you again for joining in. Did anybody yawn from earlier? I didn't see any 777s. Oh, there are a couple 777s. I got Stella. Star Soul resisted. Resistance is futile. I'm not gonna do it, don't worry. That's like a TikTok video right there. It's something about like making someone yawn. It's like a Borg concept. Resistance is futile. Do not resist the yawn. Awesome. Thank you for the yawn. It brings more oxygen to the brain. You did make me yawn. Perfect. My master plan has come to fruition. All right, okay, so we're gonna move into the next part of meditation. I'm just reading some of the comments on air here real quick. Shave your head at 200. No, I'm not shaving my head. I'm not doing that. Avatar Aang style, maybe. Yeah. All right, okay. Sweet. Okay, so I need to blow my nose. Like all that lap. Hold on. If you need to drink some water, drink some water. I just normally have Kleenex next to me and I don't. Give me 2 seconds. your boys back. All right. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna move into our mindfulness practice in the next little bit. And then from there we'll stand up, and then we're going to a chakra practice. Seriously, do these broadcasts go by fast for those of you who are regulars? Like, they go by fast. Like, the routine of it goes by pretty fast. When you break things up into steps, they go by pretty fast. Quick tip for today: if you're like kind of like thinking about all the things before you that you have to do and everything like that, and you're like, oh my god, I have like a million things to do, remember, even though there is like a practical mindset to being able to think 50 steps ahead, ultimately you're only going to take one step at a time. So if you're feeling like you're a little overwhelmed by all the things happening within your life right now, or what you feel like you need to do, just remember, you're only going to take one step at a time. So even if you just focus on that next one step, and then you do that, and then you focus on the next one step, and then you do that, and then you do that, and then you do that, and then next thing you know, you're where you need to be. And sometimes that next first step is something very simple. Sometimes it's taking time to breathe. Sometimes it's having a nice, delicious meal and fueling yourself up. Sometimes it's getting exercise. Sometimes it's journaling. Take the little steps, and then you'll find yourself going the big distance. So, all right. I've heard you can feel the energy from the cosmos more powerfully with a shaved head. Well, I've heard the exact opposite, because this hair is like my special antenna, but I'm sure it's both. So, all right, okay, cool. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna move into our mindfulness practice meditation. So for the mindfulness practice meditation, what we're gonna do, we're gonna practice just dropping into that heart space, dropping into this place of oneness, dropping into this Zen space. And for those of you who are familiar with this, again, you're gonna notice that by doing this, you're gonna get better at dropping into this space. It's basically like you're literally carving a path. You're creating a path with your neurons. Like, you're literally like creating a channel of being able to develop like a familiarity with like finding this place of calmness, of peace, of Zen, of oneness. And then from there, what we're gonna do, we're gonna calibrate our body. We're gonna imagine this like white light kind of moving through it. This will still be a full part of the practice. And then from there, we're going to focus on being able to just kind of like align with the energy of the week that we want to be able to bring in. So we're going to practice kind of like visualizing what it will feel like by Friday when we've like successfully like kicked ass this week, essentially. So this is a pretty basic meditation. It's a good meditation just to be able to kind of like help kind of like anchor in the energies for the week. This is kind of like part of a regular routine for Monday, but again, it's a practice. Ultimately, it is just a practice. So you are an incredibly advanced, like spiritual, technological machine that's like this human body. And from the present moment, we have the ability to be able to like practice envisioning the future and aligning with it and anchoring in realities into this present moment. It's quite spectacular. So let's get practicing with our meditation. And for those of you who are new to meditation, like, not a problem. Like, we do everything here where it's like both accessible to beginners and those who are more advanced. If it's your first time here, go ahead and drop a 333 in the comments, and we'll talk a little bit more later just about kind of like the dynamics of all the amazing things that we have going on here as a team and what you can get involved with. So with that said, get a drink of water for those of you who need it. Maybe some of you don't even drink water. Maybe some of you are just like breathing pure prana or something like that. Congratulations. All right, okay. So from here, we're gonna kind of like switch from like silly mode into Zen mode. So with everybody here, when you're ready, gently close your eyes, straighten up your spine, and in this moment, as you listen to my listen to my voice, while also connecting with your breath. Don't listen to my breath, that's just weird. Listen to your breath. Connect with your breath. Let's do this properly. So as you listen to my breath, wow. As you listen to my voice, and as you connect with your breath, gently in this moment, just allowing your body to relax. So you straighten up your spine, relax your face, and with each exhale, just allowing your body to become more relaxed. Allowing yourself to find this place of stillness. And so from here, begin connecting with your breath. Gentle inhales through the nose and the mouth, and soft, gentle exhales through the nose and the mouth. Continuing to breathe and really being aware of the breath. Let the breath guide you. Feeling the moment when the inhale meets the exhale, when the exhale meets the inhale. And as we breathe here, we're gently going to calibrate our body. We're going to practice a visualization where we're imagining a white light at the center of our chest. And this white light is almost like a plasma, like a liquid, and it's going to move through our body and it's going to fill our entire body. So you can imagine in this moment, we are literally filling ourselves up with love, filling ourselves up with light, filling ourselves up with awareness, with consciousness. So imagine this white light moving through your chest, all the way to your arms, and wherever it touches, wherever it connects to, focusing on that part of the body and allowing that part of the body to become more relaxed. Feeling this energy move all the way down to your fingertips and feeling the energy moving through your chest, your torso, your ribs, your hips, your groin, all the way down your legs, past your knees, right down to the tips of your toes. And visualizing and feeling this energy as you continue to breathe here, feeling this energy move up through the spine, all the way up through the face, the back of the neck, all the way to the top of the head. So in this moment, like filling a cup with water, we have just filled up our vessel, our body, our field with love, with consciousness, with awareness. And so as you're in this space, before we shift focus a little bit, I want you to just pay attention to what this space feels like for you. There is no right, there is no wrong. A big part of meditation is simply observing, becoming aware. And so in this moment, I want you to become aware of your ability to help use your intention to allow your body to become more relaxed. And as you allow yourself to relax, you allow yourself to basically kind of tune your instruments, to align your antenna, to quiet the noise, and to increase the focus. Your focus is your superpower. What you focus on grows. What you focus on manifests. And yes, throughout this reality, there will be times where we will notice our focus will be on things that aren't fully serving us, or perhaps we don't even want to manifest. And that's okay. Even in those moments, let it be seen as a teacher, a little obstacle within this psychological gymnasium for us to be able to learn how to maneuver and overcome. And so, within this moment, just allow yourself to create a little bit of a familiarity, a relationship between yourself and this space, this feeling, this vibration. Excuse me. And so what does this space feel like right now? Simply with you here with your eyes closed, with your awareness on your breath, just giving your nervous system permission to relax. You are in a safe space. There is nowhere else you need to be right now. Give yourself permission to be here now. And it is within this now that you will connect to and experience the eternal now. Something we spoke about in a recent tarot broadcast. And it is from this eternal now that we get to create, that we get to project, that we get to reflect, receive, learn, expand, deepen, grow. So what does this now feel like for you? Simply observe. And you may feel this just sense of calmness, the sense of home, the sense of, whoa, I could stay here for a while if I wanted to. And so familiarize yourself with that texture. Remember it as a memory, and this will help you return to it. It'll help you access it. And so taking one more moment here before we shift into the next part of the meditation. Again, just take a moment. What does this space feel like for you? If you could explain it in words, how would you explain it? And again, there is no wrong answer. And if you find yourself still kind of like fidgety, that's okay. Like, you are working the muscles, you are developing, you're practicing, you're observing. I am grateful for you simply showing up. And I wish for you to be grateful for yourself simply for showing up. This is just practice. And like going to the gym to strengthen our muscles, we come to this place of meditation to strengthen the focus of the mind and our ability to direct that focus with intention. Excuse me. So from here, we're going to move into the next part of our meditation. And I want you to just continue to breathe. And what we're going to do here, we're going to connect with the future. Because yes, you can do that. The future is already connected to you. It is never not connected to you. And so, to keep it quite simple, what we're going to do, we are going to focus on what it will feel like come Friday, the end of the week, when we have moved through this week and we have made this the best week possible. The best week it can be. And what does that look like? What does the best week even mean to you? That's going to be something for you to reflect on. And so within this moment, I want you to literally take the opportunity to be able to reflect and call in what you would like to be able to do and focus on this week. So perhaps you're just going to be able to take a moment here to be able to be like, okay, what would it feel like if I got a little bit more disciplined? Or maybe if I spent some more time working on some art, or if I read some books, or if I spent more time in nature, took some nice walks, exercised, spent some time connecting with friends and family, tuning in for a super dope broadcast with the team, maybe tuning in for more of these meditations. I want you to feel what it would feel like on Friday, even without the specific details being fully known, but for you to be able to be at the point where you are Friday afternoon, and for you to look back and for you to just be in that place where you're just like, yo, that was a dope week. Like, yes, that was awesome. And again, in doing so, that is not to say, oh, that was a dope week because it was incredibly easy and nothing challenged me. No. In fact, I want you to be able to allow yourself to feel into this feeling from a place of courage, from a place of bravery, from a place of understanding that you actually want to be challenged this week. You want to be able to see how you show up to those moments where you get to be able to observe how you respond, how you react, to be able to strengthen your willpower. So remember, within this everyday reality, there are moments where this experience will throw a test in front of us. That's inevitable. And yet at the same time, what we can also do is that we can create challenges for ourselves. Healthy challenges. Challenges like waking up earlier in the morning, getting a good sleep by turning our phone off and having discipline, exercising, taking some cold showers, going for a nice hike with an awesome friend or by yourself. Excuse me. So again, in this moment, I want you to just be able to focus kind of on the feeling of what it will be like by the end of this week when you just look back and you're just like, yo, this was a dope week. I could feel myself grow, feel myself learning, expanding, developing more discipline, routine, habit, carving new paths, developing new pathways for your neurons, so to speak, leveling yourself up, expanding your consciousness, deepening your practice. What will that feel like come Friday when you look back and you're just like, yes, yes, yes. And again, that does not mean that it will be quote unquote perfect. That's not really what you're aiming for. It does not mean that it will be, completely just like flawless. That's not what you're aiming for. Seek the path which yields the most growth that you choose to receive in this moment. And so as you feel this future, really feel it, and feel it based on the emotions of excitement, of celebration, of joy, of accomplishment, of pride. You have the right to be proud of yourself already. You are already taking those first steps. You can be proud of yourself right now. Plant that seed, nurture that seed. And so as we are here in this meditation, set that intention. Set the intention to make this week just a dope week. And that's going to be different for every single person. And at the end of the day, as long as it is what it is for you, then that's what's important. And just be gentle with yourself. And so as you feel this future, I want you to visualize that from this future, there's like a golden rope that connects between you and that future of Friday. And this golden rope is something that you will be able to almost kind of like grab onto within the wisdom of your heart. And if you were to grab onto it and kind of like pull yourself along it, this golden rope from where you are now will lead you to where you will be Friday. And so this golden rope is a path that already exists, is a wisdom within your heart. Maybe this week you're going to be like, yo, I'm going to practice listening to my heart more and see where that guides you. Every knowledge of what to do for that next step is within your heart. And when you set that intention of kind of knowing where you're aiming for, the heart will help guide you to that. So take a few more breaths here. We're generally going to conclude this part of the practice of the meditation. Bring your hands up to your heart if you choose physically. Focusing on gratitude in this moment. Really just taking a moment here to just be able to be like, yo, pump yourself up. Be your own cheerleader. You got this. This is going to be a dope week. You're going to level yourself up. You're going to do things. You're going to enjoy life. You're going to practice gratitude. You're going to practice developing your focus. You're going to practice embracing challenges, both external and internal. You're going to be able to like find your growth edges and expand beyond them. You're going to eat some delicious food. You're going to get some sunlight. You're going to get some fresh air. Maybe you're going to exercise. Maybe you're going to journal a little bit more. Whatever it is for you. Relax your face, relax your eyebrows, straighten up your spine, and breathe that connection to that future into your heart. 3 deep breaths. Deep inhale. Aligning your vibration. Match the frequency. That's what you're doing. Another deep inhale. You got this. You got this. Tell this to yourself. Pump yourself up. Be like, I got this. I got this. Another deep inhale. Beautiful. Gently release your hands. Straighten up your spine. Just take a few more breaths here. This is going to be an awesome week for you. Taking this moment here to literally connect with the future. Connect with the future that is already here and now. And let that knowledge and that wisdom guide you. The path is before you, one step at a time. This life is here for you as a gift, as an opportunity, as an experience. So allow yourself to keep that vibration, keep that feeling, carry it with you, bring that hype into this moment. And may you move throughout this day, throughout the rest of your week with ongoing momentum, resiliency, consistency, joy, inspiration, all the things that you want to be able to bring in. You've got it all. So now in this moment, as you've taken this time to meditate, this connection to this future vibration, that point, allow it to be with you in your field. Remind yourself that that golden rope is before you. And as you listen to your heart and as you show up with intention, one step at a time, one hand over the other, that golden rope, you kind of follow it. It will lead you to that place. Beautiful. Concluding this part of the meditation, gently breathing here, observing what the body feels like, observing the relaxation, the focus, the mindfulness, and also the excitement. This is an exciting week for you. And allow yourself to even fall in love with the idea that it is a gift. It is a mystery. There are things this week that are going to happen and you don't even know what they are yet, but it's going to be something for you, for your growth. It's all for you. And it's all for you so that you can continue to share it with others. Breathe here. Take a few more moments and just breathe. Awesome. Gently from here, concluding this part of the practice of the meditation, carrying this vibration with you. Slowly straighten up your spine, and we'll bring awareness back to our physical body as we gently wiggle our toes, wiggle our fingers. When you're ready, open your eyes and return your awareness to the space around you. Beautiful. Awesome. Good job, everyone. All right, take your time, get a bit of a drink of water. We're going to stand up in a little bit. So, wonderful. Excuse me. All right, okay, that was good. Please feel free to leave your comments in the chat of how was that for you. And so again, what we're going to do next, we're going to do a quick standing meditation, then we're going to go into our chakra practice meditation. For those of you who may be new, drop a 333 in the chat. Let me know if you're here. Let me know if it's your first time here. And then from here, what we're going to do, we're going to go into, I already said that. Monday to Friday, we're here at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're able to tune in Monday to Friday, please feel free. Again, this is available for the community. We create this as an opportunity, as a resource. And again, these broadcasts are made possible because of the community support, because of Patreon supporters. So thank you again to our Patreon supporters, and a shout out to our newest Patreon supporters. Shout out to Kelly, shout out to Todd, shout out to mine, and shout out to Rachel. Those are our 4 most recent Patreon supporters. We're currently at 162 towards our next milestone of 169 on Patreon. So again, if you enjoy these broadcasts and the value that they provide and you want to even be able to connect further, be sure to check out the Patreon. For anybody here, you're welcome to connect to our team chat. And again, what we're doing here, we're building a team of shifters, people who are actively helping assist with the shift in consciousness. And within this team, you guys have the opportunity to be able to connect further as leading members, and our leading members get access to the full team chat. They get access to our collaborative work periods for conscious creators, and you can also join our on-air broadcast. And our next on-air broadcast is our Synergy Circle this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where it's practicing talking about metaphysics and consciousness. It's really, really fun. And last week's broadcast was really good. Click the link in my bio. For those of you on Instagram and TikTok, you can find the recording there. And again, for those of you on YouTube and Instagram, you can find it on my page, on my channel. And yeah, again, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And again, Patreon supporters get discounts for item shops such as Light Guardian crystals, buttons, and all sorts of cool stuff. And yeah, with that said, we'll move right into the other part of our meditation. So let's all get standing up. And if you have any questions about the Patreon, you can let me know. And yeah, thank you again, Patreon supporters. Go team. All right, okay, let's stand up and move right into some movements, and then we'll go into our chakra practice meditation. Aloha to Brenda, one of our new listeners. So again, stand up in this moment. All right, shake out your body. Shake, shake, shake those sillies out. Shake, shake. Isn't that like a song we did in kindergarten or something like that? All right, okay, so what we're gonna do here, I want you to just kind of shake it up, bring movement into your body. Pretend you're like a wacky, waving, inflatable arm tube man. Woo. Okay, so we're gonna take a deep inhale. On the exhale, we're gonna go like that, and we're just gonna release energy. This is silly, but it's actually very powerful. It's ancient, and it's like a way to clear energy and move stagnant energy. So deep inhale together. Exhale, follow my lead. Shake it up. Do it in a way that just feels great. Inhale again. Shake out those feet too. One more time. Follow my lead. Beautiful, awesome, good job. All right, okay, so what I want you to do here, I want you to kind of like do a little bit of like creative flow movement. So just kind of like practice moving as if, here's a good way to visualize it. What we're gonna do here, this is like a little bit of like energetic awareness dance. For some people who might kind of like not be familiar with dancing, I want you to just kind of like do this as if it's more like kind of like a meditation, a Tai Chi. And I just want you to almost, one way you can do this, you can either imagine like you're like dancing like water, and right here, I just want you to bring awareness, just bring movement, bring breath, bring presence into this moment. There's no wrong way to do this. You can imagine this as almost like kind of like Shaolin Kung Fu. You can imagine this as your like avatar, like air bending, water bending type thing. Maybe you're like Korra or Aang or whoever. And you can also, another way you can imagine this is imagine that there is like a drip, that there's like honey rolling down your body. So imagine, you can kind of practice this. Imagine there's like, here, pour some honey on the top of your hand. There, it's on there. And now imagine that honey's rolling down. You can kind of be like, I know that seems kind of silly, but you can kind of do that and it'll kind of like guide you. So again, this is just meant to be intuitive. So we're just gonna do this just for about 15 more seconds. And again, just breathing. Let this be your practice. What is this in this moment for you? Bringing in a little bit of that flow. Anchoring in the energy of this present moment. Giving yourself permission to dance, to move, to celebrate. This is medicine. Beautiful. And then gently just kind of release. All right, let's move into our dragon roar. And then we're going to move into our chakra practice. The chakra practice is just going to be a short one today. So quick dragon roar, standing kind of like a warrior one, as if you're going to kind of kick a soccer ball. Dragon's roar, what we're going to do is literally a roar. We're going to deep inhale, exhale, we're going to go roar. When you do this, I want you to practice kind of like releasing any stagnant energy. Imagine like a gray smoke kind of like leaving your mouth, any sort of anger, frustration. You can honor it in this moment and kind of let it clear through your energy field. So deep inhale together, follow my lead. Dragon's roar, let it release, inhale. Really let it out. Maybe it's like your first time. It's like a primal scream. Deep inhale again. And then release on the exhale. And then again, once more. Release, relax. Bring yourself back down to a standing. Just take a moment here to breathe. Feel what your body feels like right now. You may feel like a little bit activation. Whew. Good job. Don't need to close your eyes right here if you're a little bit dizzy. Beautiful. All right, let's bring ourselves back down to seated. I hope some people are like, you know how I'm always like sitting on like a medicine like exercise ball. I hope that me doing that like inspires other people to maybe get like an exercise ball for themselves too. So awesome. Present in the moment, at the same time, focus on what I'm manifesting to reach my next level. Well said, Rachel. That was in relation to the last meditation. For those of you on TikTok, I don't know why the camera is like glitchy and stuff like that. I think I just need to clear space on my phone. But anyways, let's move into our chakra practice meditation. This is just going to be a very quick one. We usually do this longer. Fridays, we do like a special version of our meditation. So for those of you who are here, if it's your first time here, drop a 333 in the chat. That way so we can just say hello to you. And again, be sure, if you want, you can tune in Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. When you do these meditations, you're connecting with team, you're creating routine. And again, this is an awesome way for just us being able to help like level up, awaken our consciousness. And every time we do this, like the mindfulness practice is a little bit different. So again, thank you to those of you who are new. Chakra practice. We're just going to do a short version of this. So I apologize to those of you who are new. But what you can do, you can focus on the feelings, focus on the tones. We're going to do each mantra noise for each chakra. You can think of this as almost like an energetic massage. So this is a way to just kind of be able to help like bring awareness to the chakras, the energy channels. And again, the chakras are like portals of energy that receive information from the present, beyond the present moment. So this is where like by balancing and opening and working with our heart, it's a place where we can kind of receive more inspiration, kindness, and compassion. Throat chakra, as we balance that, we can kind of practice speaking our truth. Brow chakra, we can practice kind of like receiving more clarity and inspiration. So let's work through this all together, and we'll go through it probably twice. Get a drink of water if you need it. Again, if it's your first time here, follow along. It's okay. If you're on TikTok, there's like a video about this that you can check out. That's kind of like a tutorial you can watch. So Follow my lead. Brow chakra, serenity. Serenity is kind of like peace. Bring that virtue in. Inhale, E as in ski. Inhale. E. Throat chakra. The sound is A, like way. Speaking your truth. Balancing the throat chakra. Inhale. Heart chakra, compassion. The sound is O, like snow. Compassion for yourself and all beings. Pulmonary chakra, connection with our ancestors, calling in the support of our ancestors as much as you will today. They are with you. The sound is awe, as in saw. Inhale. Solar chakra, temperance, willpower. How are you strengthening your temperance and willpower this week? Opportunities in every day. The sound is U. Inhale. You guys are doing wonderful. Sacral chakra. The sound is M, like as if you just had something delicious. This is a cultivation of our sexual energy. Very, very powerful energy. If you're not cultivating this energy yet, highly encourage you to do so. Again, this is about being able to just not spill the cup mindlessly. Develop healthy relationship with that energy. Use it as vitality to the rest of our being. Inhale the sound M. Good. Feeling the sensations. Root chakra. The sound is S, the sizzling of the fire, rising in the serpent. Patience, connection to the roots below, branches above. Patience in this moment. Inhale the sound S. Good. Let's go through it one more time, and it's just going to be a little bit quicker this time, so follow my lead. Again, for those of you who are new, you guys are doing great. And again, this is a very powerful practice. You do this regularly. Again, this is going to help balance your chakras, bring more awareness to your energetic body, bring more awareness to your virtues, help awaken the consciousness, make the unconscious conscious. It's a very grounded, practical approach. So inhale together, the sound E. We'll go through it each one like kind of a little bit quicker. Inhale. E. Sound A. Sound O. Ooh. Sound Ah. Ah. Sound U. U. Sound M. Sound S. Finish it off. Take a moment here, concluding this part of the practice. Close your eyes. Just be aware of this awakening of this energy within your field. Imagining this like rainbow color kind of moving through your field. And again, as we work on the chakras, you can imagine them as like spinning water wheels. So imagine that there's like this water pouring in from the top of your head, and it kind of moves from chakra to chakra. As we work on this water moves smoothly, moves fluidly, and this water is vitality, life, creativity. So feeling this water moving down from the top of our head all the way to the spine. Beautiful. Concluding this practice with gratitude. For those of you who are tuned in, you're welcome to stick around for a little bit longer. We're going to do a little bit more of a Q&A. Just hang out, answer any questions, and then from there we will wrap it up. But for the 1 hour version of the broadcast, just finishing off with this gratitude. Thanking yourself, thanking the team, thanking me, thanking the universe. Awesome. You have successfully earned some experience points by taking part in this practice. Good job. Gently open your eyes, return your awareness to the space around you. Beautiful. All right, so again, just finishing off the 1 hour. For those of you who are sticking around, stick around. We can do some more Q&A, hang out for a little bit. For everybody else, thank you so much for being here. The light guardian within me sees and honors the light guardian within you. Check the profile link to join our team chat. Support on Patreon when you're ready. And as always, keep it shifty, and I will see you in the future. Thanks again. See you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday. Tell a friend. All right. So again, just sharing this to Instagram. And then from there, I'm just going to restart the broadcast, and then we'll hang out for a little bit longer. So if you guys have any comments of gratitude that you want to be able to share in the chat, let me know. How was that for you? And again, if it's your first time here, drop a 333 in the chat. We do this because we know that there are always going to be people who are tuning in for the first time. So just taking a moment here, and then I'll be able to restart the Instagram feed, and then we can hang out and chat some more. Woohoo! All right, and we're back on Instagram for the bonus hangout session for those of you who are here. So awesome. That was a good meditation. Good job, team. That was a good one. Yeah, I was curious, going back to like even like the mindfulness practice for those of you who are here for that, when we were kind of like connecting with the feeling of the future. What was that like for you? Like, what did that feel like? What does it feel like when you're kind of like in that place of kind of like that Zen, that mindfulness kind of place? I'd really be curious. And again, like I'm literally asking you as a way to be able to practice explaining it, you know, because at this point, this is just conversation. And this is a chance for us to be able to just explore what it is that we're practicing. If other people have questions about like meditation, mindfulness, you're welcome to be able to ask. So again, you know, like the breath is such a powerful tool, and it's often so underrated, and it's something that we weren't really taught how to use. Like imagine if in school, like imagine if in like, you know, grade 1, they actually taught us how to be able to like use our breath. Like it's like, oh, like use your breath to be able to like pay attention more, to be able to like do better on tests, to be able to tap into creativity. Like that should seem like it's like right up there. So again, we're doing that now, right? And so from that place of breath, from that place of just being able to kind of like bring yourself into that center, it allows you to just be able to like get such a like a new space of clarity. It allows you to slow things down, but allows you to see more at the same time. It's almost like connecting with the breath is almost like accessing like your natural form of like bullet time. And I use the term bullet time, basically that's a phrase related to the Matrix, you know, when like things go slow, right? Like when Neo, like when they shoot him and Neo's like you know, that like our breath is basically kind of like activating that here and now, right? So it's like kind of like with the breath, it gives you the chance to kind of like slow down, to observe things a little bit more, to be aware of the input and to be aware of the output as well. And when you're in this place of the breath, what's powerful is that you can also get good at kind of tapping into the intuition of the heart space. And when you're in the intuition of the heart space, what you'll notice is this ability where basically like you will be like Neo from the Matrix, where your wisdom inside of you will find this natural way to kind of like move and flow through obstacles, challenges, and even opportunities of your day. So like, you know, like the universe will throw something at you and you'll just be like, so it's like again, it's like a martial arts, but it's also like a dance, right? So again, that's where like being the breath is like literally like awakening like Neo in the Matrix, when it allows us to kind of slow things down. So use your breath, even, you know, use it during times if you feel like maybe there's like a little bit of stress that you might be going through. Use it when you need to be able to focus. Use it just because, like use it just as a way to be able to develop a routine and develop a familiarity of it, knowing that as you get good at it, you'll be able to access it with more ease. It is a very, very valuable tool, a very, very valuable skill. So again, just being able to like throughout the day, you know, even just have a timer on your phone set to like 1 hour, and then each hour just take a moment there to literally just take like 3 deep breaths. So even right now, I want everybody to really just connect with your breath, and then I'm going to read some of the comments as well. But again, really just breathing here with your breath. So like a really deep breath, like don't even think of this as like a meditation, just a really deep breath, because not enough of us are just like breathing properly. So together here, just deep breath. Couple more of those. Once more. Beautiful. And so again, make a habit of doing that. Like throughout the day, we will literally go through the majority of our day, most people, and like we won't breathe properly. Like we will go through our entire day with only taking shallow breaths. And that's not good. Like that's something that kind of happens unconsciously. But when we are conscious, that is when the breath will naturally be able to go deeper. So it's only when we are unconscious that we kind of get stuck in this loop of shallow breath. But once we are conscious of how we are in this moment, then we're just like, oh wow, you know what? I've been breathing really shallow. And when we breathe more, again, we're like opening up, we're bringing in oxygen, we're bringing in like, again, just kind of like vitality, you're bringing in like prana, you're charging yourself up. So if you're only breathing in like short depleted breaths, just very shallow breaths, like you're just kind of like, your battery is just kind of like, you know, you'll get by, but it's not going to be kind of like this optimized state. So again, just reading the comments here. Rachel says, gratitude to you and your guidance through the morning meditations. I leveled up in a big way last week due to incorporating this daily practice. Every day was magic. Thank you so much, Rachel, for the little plug there as well. And again, you guys call them testimonials, or call them feedback, whatever we're calling them. It means a lot, right? So that's where, again, for everybody here, if you're experiencing the benefits of this, please invite a friend. Invite a friend. And then like honestly, and I'm not expecting you guys to stay here forever, right? Like this is a chance for like beginners and experts. But if you come to this and you get something from it, and then maybe this inspires you to like create your own practice, please, by all means. There will be a time where eventually like we're going to conclude this season of Waking Up with Wolf. And basically what that will mean is that we'll take a break. So like we'll take a break for maybe like a few weeks. I don't know how long, but even still, it's interesting because like within that time, that gives me time to be able to focus on other parts of the project, but it also gives me a time to be able to see what is my morning routine going to be like when I'm not doing a broadcast, because I enjoy being able to have a routine that is literally just on my own. And yes, it does help being able to do this together as a team, and I'm sure it helps for others as well when you guys get to tune in, and it takes away some of the guesswork, right? Where it's just like, oh, I don't have to think, I'll just tune in, and then the guidance helps lead you through it. So yeah. But again, you know, like I really encourage each of us to kind of use this as a springboard to get into more of our own routine, more of our own practices as well. Brenda says, thanks, my phone needs to be charged, but I'll be back. No problem, Brenda. Thank you as well. For those of you who are just joining in, we did conclude our meditation practice for this morning. And again, at the end of the day, just think of it like it's practice, right? Understanding that it's practice is very, very important. It's not like, oh, this is a solution. Like, this is just do this. And like, it's a practice, and it's something that we develop. It's something that we refine. It's something that we hone. It's like a muscle that we strengthen over time. So, and my hair is getting crazy. I've been doing this broadcast for so long. If you go back and look at all the screenshots of the broadcast, you can literally like see my hair getting more and more ridiculous. So anyways, for anybody here, please feel free to leave some comments in the chat of how this broadcast was for you, how the meditation was for you. Again, going into what I was asking earlier about like that practice of just being within our mindfulness state when we were envisioning the future, how was that for people? Stella said, or Starsoul says, much needed today. Woke up a little off balance. Thank you, Starsoul, for the feedback. Ramos says 333. This was amazing. Thank you, Ramos, and welcome aboard. Stella says, great as usual. Thank you, Stella. Kristen says, empowering. Stella said, for me, it's an energy boost. Awesome. For Ramos says, empowering, confident, joyful, beautiful. Star Soul says, awesome, Rachel. Stella says, that's awesome. Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you again, everyone, for your feedback. So again, we'll just hang out here for a little bit longer. We don't have to hang out here for long. There's a lot of other stuff that we got to work on today. But I am here to be able to like answer any questions, to be able to just like chat for a bit, to be able to pump things up a little bit more. So if there's anybody here, if you want to just share some gratitude, or if you have any questions, please feel free to do that. And again, quick little reminder for our leading members, we have a collaborative work period today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, that's going to be us like jumping on a Zoom call. It's not going to be recorded. And it's going to be us like talking about media that we're working on, content that's in development, brainstorming ideas, helping getting clarity on some next steps. Again, if you're interested in being involved as a leading member within our community, then check out my Patreon and you can sign up there. And again, we're currently at 162 Patreon supporters. I'd love to be able to even get like maybe like even like a couple new Patreon supporters for today, or even just one. That would be dope. So again, for those of you who are new, please feel free to connect to our team chat. You're totally welcome to be able to do that. And then through there, you can also learn more about the project, and you can connect to our Patreon. And if it's something that resonates with you, it's something that you want to be able to support the project, but also to be able to, again, get more of the rewards and the perks, to be able to join as a leading member, take part in our collaborative work periods, to be able to join our on-air synergy circles, and to be able to have access to me as a conscious media creation coach and access to the rest of our team chat and get discounts for the item shop and more. But yeah, this Thursday's broadcast, I'm looking forward to it. And let me know, for leading members, let me know if you guys are able to tune in for that. Like, that's going to be a good one, because again, it's going to be another free flow conscious discussion. I want to practice talking about like a lot of things. One of the things I want to talk about is reincarnation. I want to be able to practice talking about that. So again, when we do these broadcasts, our team podcasts, one of the formats that we do is a free flow conscious discussion. And basically, again, it's like practicing talking about the things that we don't normally get a chance to talk about related to consciousness, spirituality, metaphysics, etc. And so again, it's the exploration, it's the sharing of wisdom. So I'm looking forward to that one. The last one that we had was beautiful. And yeah, this one again is going to be another fun one. So again, if you're tuned in live in this moment in the future, you're most welcome to be able to join in for our team broadcast this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, if you want to join on air, definitely check out the Patreon to be able to learn a little bit more about becoming a leading member within the team. And so again, this is a team of shifters, people actively helping assist with the shift in consciousness. And we've been doing this project for 1,000 years now, so pretty dope. All right, team, I'm not seeing any new comments related to any questions or anything like that. So if there's any other comments that you guys just want to leave, any just blessings for the team, please feel free to leave those in the comments. Again, last call for any sort of questions. And then other than that, we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to go make myself a smoothie, and I'm going to get working on a lot of stuff today. There's a lot of cool stuff that I'm working on right now for the team. I'll talk to you guys more about that for those of you who are leading members. And Rach says, reincarnation is such an epic topic. I agree, Rach. I'm looking forward to diving into that. Rach is one of our Patreon supporters, one of our leading members. Thank you, Rach. We got quite a few of our Patreon supporters in here. Shout out to Stella, shout out to Star Soul, shout out to Kristen, and shout out to Megan and Jillian, and anybody else who happens to be tuned in here who I might have missed or who is listening into the future. Shout out to Kayla on Instagram if you're still tuned in. Rachel says, blessed and creative week to everyone. See you tomorrow morning for the meditation. Absolutely. Thank you, Rach. And thank you for your consistency in adding the energy to this. Really, really appreciate it. So, all right. So with that said, for those of you who just joined in, you're welcome to check out the recording for this. You'll find the link through my profile under the Team Meditations tab. And yeah, join in again Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be back here once again. Please feel free to invite a friend. And yeah, it's always a pleasure. It's always an honor. And I look forward to being able to kick butt, level up, and yeah, continue to help assist with the shift in consciousness. So with that said, we're going to conclude this broadcast. But again, if you have any sort of just like comments or anything like that, you guys can leave those in the team chat as well. So for everybody here, I'll see you in the team chat. For the leading members, I'll see you during the collaborative work period today at 3 p.m. If you're joining, it's not mandatory. And whoever else is tuned into this, I look forward to being able to connect with you again. So Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen to the recordings when you can. Level up. Let's do this. All right. Wishing everyone a beautiful day. Until next time, keep it shifty, and I will see you in the future. Much love. All right, thank you again, Instagram and TikTok, Facebook and YouTube. I mean, beautiful. All right, okay. See you around. Much love.